What's up everyone, it's James here from Smoking UK, back again with another video on the Don Tomas Rothschild, the Nicaraguan. Now this cigar's been sat in the humidor for a while, I've never actually touched it before, so thank you for coming with me on this journey of discovering a new cigar. I love bringing you guys with me. From the initial light up, the drawer is really open, the smoke output is huge, we could be on our way to discovering a great cigar. So let's run the intro and let's find out a little bit more about this stick. Now I've got to say, if you've watched this YouTube channel before, you'll know me, then you'll know Nicaraguan tobacco is kind of my favourite. It's a little bit of a guilty pleasure for me, and if I had to go to a particular kind of region for tobaccos, Nicaragua has this thing that just draws me in. So that's what drew me in to this particular stick. As you can tell from the intro, we've used the Le Finesse Lames knives, absolutely fantastic. It's took the top right off, really clean. Not a problem with that. The drawer is really open as well, which is what I love. And there's something you might discover as you go along your cigar journey when you start looking more around the budget side of cigars, especially around the £10 mark, where at the point of posting this is, construction issues will happen quite a lot. You might not get the perfect burn, it might be plugged, you might cut the top off and it starts a little bit unraveling. It's going to happen. But I was really shocked with this. The drawer is really open. I've actually smoked really expensive cigars and they've had a lot of like plug-in issues where I've had to use a perfect drawer tool. This, I haven't. Really big open drawer, lit up absolutely great. No tobacco shards off the top in my mouth. We could be well under our way for a fantastic smoking session here. We've got a pretty flat burn so far. It's not the flattest, it's definitely not the most uneven. You've seen on this channel we've smoked 20-30 plus pound sticks with a lot more of an uneven burn than that is, so that's a great indicator of the construction that's actually gone into this particular cigar. The flavour profiles I'm getting straight away off the first third, we're getting a lot of leather, cedar. There is a little bit of almost like a black pepper kind of spice, but it's not really spicy. It's kind of just balanced here at the back of the palate. You can feel it at the back of the throat. It's definitely not coating the tongue. The leather and the cedar is definitely there at the moment, which is an absolutely beautiful combination together. And then that spice is kind of just there, rounding everything off to make this beautiful little contrast going on in the mouth. With the retrohale, that's just really heightening that cedar. Not really any new notes that are coming through when we're doing the retrohale, but it's just heightening that cedar that we're getting in the mouth anyway, and it's just bringing it up a level. For anyone who doesn't know, retrohaling is when you take the smoke down through your nose. A lot of your taste receptacles are actually in your nose, so when you're smoking such a defining artisan product like a cigar, you want to be able to do everything you can to activate every bit of it and heighten your experience as much as you can. As you can see, of course, I've got this paired with the smoking rum. I have mixed it with the Coke. It is an afternoon on a Friday, not quite at that level yet, but it's working beautifully. The rum has got an absolutely beautiful sweetness that is pairing beautifully with the cedar notes that we're getting in here, and you're getting a very much sweet and savoury contrast that you're getting, which we all love. It's really great. It's very light. It's not a heavy cigar at all. It's nowhere near that full-bodied, where if you're after that full-bodied smoke that you want to hit your palate, you want it to be nice and heavy in the mouth, you're not going to get that from this stick. This is really light, it's quite mild, and this would pair beautifully with coffee as well. Be a great first smoke of the day, mid-afternoon like I'm smoking here, or if you just fancy something light after a meal, I think this would be great. So we spoke about the notes, we spoke about the pairings. Let's actually look a little bit more into the specifications on this stick. So size-wise, we've got a 4.5 inch by 50 ring gauge. So you're looking roughly smoke time of 40 to 50 minutes. Obviously that depends on how quick you smoke. I'm filming whilst doing this, so I might get an hour out of it. This is technically classed as a medium bodied stick. I put it more on the lighter end of the mediums. Medium bodied is my favorite and is normally my go-to strength of cigar, so I definitely put this more on the lighter end of that medium spectrum. Filler, like I've said before, we have two types of Nicaraguan tobacco, a Connecticut Honduran binder and a Nicaraguan Habano wrapper. And the one thing I love about this cigar, which you don't normally get with most cigars in this price range, is it is actually handmade. It's not made by machines. And that's how you know you're going to get great construction in your cigar. That's probably why it lit so well. That's probably why it cut so well. And this is probably why the draw and the airflow I'm getting through this is perfect. I can't believe this is a £10 stick. I've definitely smoked more expensive ones that have smoked worse. This is fantastic. We're well underway and we're coming close to the end of this first third. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit back, I'm going to enjoy this, I'm going to film a little bit more content for you guys to watch over on our socials. Join me during the second third and we'll see what's developed. We'll see how those flavours, if those flavours are heightened, and if we've had any construction issues, if anything good's come out of it. Stick around, I'll see you in a minute. Also guys, we're well underway into our second third and we're going to slowly be coming up to taking the band off in a minute. And before I did, I just wanted to point out how great this band looks. You've got the beautiful purple with the gold band and the crown. It's really simple. And to be honest, I think that's a great reflection of the actual cigar itself. It is what it says on the tin. Don't expect massive flavor changes. Don't expect transitions. Don't expect something that you're going to smoke and it be completely different to everything else like a Cohiba would be. What it is just a great cigar, and that's what it is. It's plain, it's simple. You want to be able to sit down and enjoy a cigar and not have to break the bank for it. This is great. You want to be able to just sit down and just pick a cigar out of the humidor. If you're like me and you've got about 100 sat in there, sometimes it's hard to pick. It's great to just pick this up because I want to sit down and enjoy a cigar. It's great. It's meant to be a cigar, it's rolled like a cigar, and it smokes like a cigar. It's that simple. And personally, I think that's what I'm loving about it. So let's take the band off here. Again, I wouldn't say the flavor profiles have changed massively. They have taken kind of like a step back. When we first smoking it, I was telling you we was getting these really big cedar flavors and this nice balanced spice. That spice is completely gone. Like, it's nil. There's no spice on this now in this second third. That cedar is definitely still there with the leather, but it's not as dominant as it was. It's kind of like taking a step back, but it's still waving at you to let you know it's still there. It is a great smoke. It's still definitely on the lighter side of the medium. This would pair really good with coffee. It'd be a great morning stick. If you're new to cigars, this could be a great entryway into it because it is a great cigar. It does taste well. It's got great construction. It's got a great draw. It lit really well. It cut really well. I don't think people should be judging this on its price point, and a lot of people do that. A lot of people think if you start smoking cigars around about that £10–11 price point, it means it's going to be a bad cigar. It means it's not going to taste good. It means you're going to get all these construction issues. This is the definition. This is proof that that is just a load of rubbish. Personally, I like it. Would I smoke it again? Absolutely. Am I going to go and buy a couple more and have them resting in the humidor? Absolutely. Would I recommend this to buy? Absolutely. This is a great stick. I wasn't expecting a lot from it, but it has really overstepped the mark I thought it was going to give. And I'm so glad this is in our new page, the top 6 cigars for under £11. It's well deserving of being on there. I'm going to sit back and enjoy the rest of this for the next 15–20 minutes, especially with the rum. It's going really well, and I would really recommend it. So thank you for joining us on this video. Thank you, more importantly, personally for me, coming along with me on this journey to discover a new cigar. Yes, I love presenting you cigars I've smoked before and I know you're going to enjoy, but I love it more when you're coming with me to discover a new one. Of course, we're trying to grow a channel and we can't do that without your help, so make sure you click the subscribe button, make sure you like so it ranks higher as well, and enable your notification bell so you'll be the first one to see when we drop new videos. We've got amazing content. We don't just do cigar reviews, we help you with cigar troubleshooting, we do pipes, we do snuff, we do humidors, anything to do with the tobacco world, we've got you on this channel. And make sure you go follow us on social medias as well. We post daily with some absolutely amazing content and some of the best photography in the industry. Thank you, Jono. Again, thank you for coming with us, and we'll see you in future videos. Catch you later, guys.